What's up, guys? It is Brian here. Today, gonna be predicting the Super Bowl and who's gonna be winning that matchup. That should be an interesting one. Man, time goes by so fast. This is why I love both football and basketball. Just time goes by so fast. It's almost every year from August all the way to June to NBA Finals. Man, I just love it. So that's why I love sports, and that's why I like to talk about it, because it keeps the time going, in my opinion. But anyways, let's get to it. So, New England Patriots and Atlanta Falcons. This should be a really good match. I think this is gonna be one of the best games I've seen in a Super Bowl since 2 years ago when the Patriots were in the Super Bowl against the Seahawks. That was a pretty good Super Bowl as well. And this is going to be pitting against the #1 offense in the Atlanta Falcons versus the #1 defense in the New England Patriots. And that doesn't look good for the Atlanta Falcons, because the past 3 meetings that I've seen with the #1 offense versus #1 defense, the #1 defense has always won. The Raiders and Bucks in 2002, although John Gruden was on that team, but still they destroyed the Oakland Raiders, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did. And in 2013, when the Seattle Seahawks Denver Broncos met up, and the Denver Broncos were the highest scoring offense in NFL history, and Seattle just boom off the face of the earth, one of the worst Super Bowls I've seen in a long time. So that was pretty bad. And in 2015, the Denver Broncos and Carolina Panthers, Denver decided to upgrade their defense. John Elway got smart, signed to keep Talib, re-signed Chris Harris, got Von Miller, he was healthy that time, and they convincingly defeated the Carolina Panthers. I wouldn't say blowout, because the Panthers defense actually did pretty good against the Denver Broncos offense. It's just the Panthers offense was just really bad against Denver's defense, and they had no answer to DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller, and it was a decisive win for the Denver Broncos, the #1 defense. So that's 3 different situations when the #1 defense has defeated the #1 offense in pretty convincing fashion, and this looks like it could be it, but I think it's the New England Patriots. They always keep the game interesting for the other team. Even with their past 4 Super Bowl victories and 2 Super Bowl losses, they were all close games. They were not blowouts, and I'm gonna lean towards that. It's gonna be a really close game. It's gonna be a really good game in my opinion. And you got Matt Ryan, Julio Jones. They're just lighting the NFL world on fire this year. I mean, they were pretty good for the past couple of years, although they declined just a little bit for the past 2 years in 2014 and 15. But they're just amazing this year. I don't know what else to say. I've talked about them so many times. Even when I predicted the Falcons and Packers game, a lot of people were very angry at me that I picked the Packers to win the game. I don't know why you guys were angry with me, but it's okay. I encourage you guys to comment below on what you guys think on every game. So that's just how I like to keep it. And if you're angry with me, then you can put it on the comments below. I don't mind any of the hate, I guess, and I'll just leave it like that. But defensively for the Falcons, doesn't look really good. I think Tom Brady can pick apart this defense. I think they're okay, but I don't think they're good enough to beat New England's offense. And you got Bill Belichick, the greatest coach in NFL history, or one of the greatest coaches in NFL history to ever coach the game. And you got the greatest quarterback in NFL history, or one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. I don't want to say the greatest. Maybe if they win this game this Sunday, they could be the greatest quarterback coach tandem ever to step foot in the NFL field. So don't know, gotta wait until Sunday to establish that, but they're one of the greatest so far. And I really don't see the Atlanta Falcons beating the New England Patriots. I think it's gonna be really, really close, but I think Tom Brady's gonna pull another clutcher. I mean, I said that with Aaron Rodgers a couple weeks ago, but Tom Brady's a different story. Tom Brady has been there, done that 4 times already. He's done it 6 times total going to the Super Bowl, and I feel like Tom Brady and Bill Belichick is gonna win this game. I think either way, the offense for the Falcons, I think the Patriots defense can either stop Julio Jones or attempt to stop Julio Jones, or stop the running game, because people say the running game opens up the passing game, and if they can clog up the running game, then the passing game is not going to be as good. And New England overall, they're a better team than the Atlanta Falcons. This looks like another scenario with the Packers and Falcons, in the sense that whoever plays the better defense wins the game. I think New England has been balling out defensively. They're pretty underrated. Nobody really talks about their defense, but they're the #1 defense in the NFL, so that's pretty impressive. And I think just that alone, I think that can beat the Atlanta Falcons offense, and New England's offense can defeat Atlanta's defense. So I'm down the Falcons again. If the Falcons beat the New England Patriots, then I will do some weird challenge or something like that. I'll do some punishment for me just for doubting the Falcons twice. There you go, all you Falcon fans. If they win this game, then I will do a special punishment just for me to you guys, I guess. I'll just leave it like that. But speaking of that, I'm going to be going with the New England Patriots. Final score for me will be New England 30, Atlanta 27. I think it's going to be really close. I think this could be one of those scenarios when Tom Brady drives it all the way down and then Steven Gostkowski kicks the game-winning field goal. Or maybe there could be another Malcolm Butler hero of the day like 2 years ago. Maybe, I'm not sure, but it's going to be coming down to the end of the game. It's not going to be over in the second half. I don't think so. On paper, it doesn't sound like it, but you never know. And I'm just leaning towards the fact that the #1 defense is facing the #1 offense, and New England actually has a good offense as well. It's not like they have a good defense, but then their offense sucks. They're pretty balanced on both sides of the ball, and plus they have one of the greatest coaches in NFL history, Bill Belichick, so he knows what to do in these kinds of situations, I think, and that's who I'm going to go with. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments below. You Falcon fans, please express your anger towards me, I guess, and I'll leave it like that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, do whatever you want with the video, and I will be catching you guys up later when I react to the Super Bowl and maybe do a special punishment if the Falcons win the game. You guys have a nice rest of your day. Bye, guys.